Okay, here we've got another air compressor that I actually talked to the guy who threw this out, and he said that it charges up really slow and it jumps all over. He said the stupid thing walks over the shop, and so he tossed it out and bought a new one. So let's turn it on and see exactly what it's doing here. I can see what's wrong with it from right there. Can you spot it? Let's try it again. That, my friends, is a bad belt, and probably too loose. Turn it on again. See if I can move you a little closer. Get a little better look at it. Okay, here's our new belt versus our old belt. Back side, the inside. I don't know how well this shows up on camera, but this belt is definitely seen its days. So we'll put this brand new one on. Like I say, use the right tool for the job. If you don't have one, then use a hammer. Well, that works beautiful, and it's building pressure just fine. So that's not an expensive air compressor, but there's a $350 all day long, and even a garage sale that'd bring $150 pretty easy. Works perfect. Okay, let's fix something else. If you're going to get equipment lettered, or whether it's your business, your truck, your pickup, heavy equipment like I've got here, it represents your business. And this is not a time to skimp and be silly by going and getting post office box numbers or boat numbers to letter your truck, or plain ugly block numbers. And I say that, and what I'm going to put on right now is just plain ugly block numbers, but that's not the name of my business. But if you're going to have this stuff made, if you're going to put it on, go to a professional sign shop and have them make your decals. And you really should take it to them and have them put it on. I mean, Whether you're a truck driver or a dirt mover or a sanitation hauler or any other type of business, you know, you want people to think you're professional. And part of the reason you think you're worth that is because you know what you're doing. And so does the sign shop. They do this for a living. They're going to do it right. They're going to do it straight. And it isn't going to cost that much more than just having them made. But if you can't take it there and have them put it on, at the very least have them make it so they're professional looking letters. And if you have to put it on yourself, do not grab the decal, peel the back off, eyeball it up and stick it up there. I've seen it so many times, it just makes me crazy. Another thing is that people will do is, I've seen them use a level. I actually watched a guy take a level, carpenter's level, put it on his decal, tape it all down, put it in place, take it off. He was happy as could be, and then backed out of the driveway that was like this, and his decal was sitting like that. So don't ever use the ground as a level. You want your machine or your vehicle on level ground. And then we're going to take this, slap that up there, it's a little temporary like. This is called transfer paper. It comes off, of course. On this machine, I'm going to the bottom of the door, 2 inches, just about perfect. This side, I got to come down. Squeegee, scissors. These are pretty cheap, but if you're going to put this stuff on at all, I mean, if you're putting this stuff on a $100,000 truck or a $50,000 piece of equipment, for Christ's sake, go out and spend $5 and get the squeegee to do it right. You'll use it more than once. So we'll pull that off. The lettering will stay on the transfer paper. It starts to come off, like it just did there. Just push it back to the transfer paper, watching that you're not pulling your letters off the background like I am right there. Cutting the backing paper away. Smooth one down the middle. Air bubbles out to the side. The rest of our tape. Doing this is making our transfer paper adhere to the lettering really well. Another good trick is to pull the paper, fold it back and pull it away from the letters so the letters stay flat on the transfer paper. Helps them peel away from the backing paper. Yeah. Easy to look at there. Simple. Like I said, if at all possible, take it to a professional shop and have them put it on. It's not going to cost that much more than just having them make the lettering. And that doesn't cost that much more than buying some crap at a hardware store. It's going to look better, and it's what they do. But if you have to do it yourself, now you know how. So, let's make a video about just fixing some stuff. Oh, nice echo. As you can imagine, in the sanitation business, it's always amazing what people will throw away. And so, grabbed a few things out of the trash, and we'll see if we can get them working. see exactly what's wrong with it, just to kind of show you how minor it usually is. Hopefully that works out. So this little compressor, let's plug it in and see what it does. All right, I can see already it's coming out of the little limit switch here. Let's tear that apart. Get unplugged. Kind of strange that you have to take the gauge off in order to take that cover off. And I can see that someone has been in here. These are not factory connectors. Okay. I believe these are switched around. And I'm judging that simply by the fact that below this, on the line side, or the side that comes from the outlet, we've got the white down here and the black over here. And this one had the white over the black and black over the white. Maybe. That doesn't matter. We're going to find out here real quick if it does. Okay, the gauge is crooked, but let's plug it back in. Hear that? This is leaking right here. Unplug it. Two little screws here. There's a plunger in here. And my guess is that plunger is just dirty. Hope I can get this where you can see it. Just this plunger. And my guess would be that it was just dirty. Okay. Inside this little thing here, there's a rubber plug at this end. And I'm sorry I took it apart and put it back together, but below that rubber plug is a little spring, like you'd find in an ink pen, and a little plunger. And for whatever reason, that little plunger was stuck. So now we're going to put it back together and see how our air compressor works.